My name is Jilly-One.
My name is Wakiti, aka Mfana Kids.
Our podcast will be more basically discussing life itself. Finances will be more on the center. Today we'll talk about the financial mistakes that we make, especially when we start with our new jobs, new opportunities, especially the youth, the young ones.
Yeah.
The mistakes that we make, that's what we're going to talk about. I think it will be best for you to be the first to go ahead.
Yeah, maybe before I go on, I need to elaborate a bit. Why did we talk? Why did we choose this topic? Finance. Money runs the world, and nowadays, whatever you do, you need money. Yes. Yeah. So if we talk about money, I think in one way or another, we might help one or two.
Yes. Definitely, we have to help. In fact, we are even helping ourselves.
Yeah.
We are not speaking about money because we are perfectly with money, but because we know what we experienced, we can be able to share it with others.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone have problems sometimes, as far as money is concerned. So there are some common mistakes. We just looked at some of the common mistakes that we do as far as money is concerned when we start working. Yeah. So when we start working, like I'll talk about myself personally. Yeah, like when I started working, and back in the days, we used to, when you start working, maybe for the first 3 months, you're not going to get your check. Back in the days, it was checks, not bank transfers, checks.
I remember when I came in the system also, I got a few checks.
Yeah.
Like, this is nice.
Very nice.
Very nice, and it becomes even more than when you're getting your own salary.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You'll just hear a call from that time, call from the secretary. Your checks are here. 3 of them. You go there.
Yeah.
You decide if you want to change them all or you just change one. Now once you change them, fresh from the campus and all that, still in the Wakiti stories, parties and all that, what did I do? I just went there, I changed 2 checks from there. I only left 1. I got them in Rundu. I changed 2. I got 3. So I changed 2. And then went in street house, bought myself all stars and all that, clothes, and then the rest, yes, my favorite, the rest is to party.
Yeah.
Starting from Rundu all the way. It's just party. Yeah.
That time you were already famous.
I was already famous.
Imagine, Wakiti that time.
Yeah, but that time is not Wakiti, that time is Mfana Kids. Yeah. You know, it was heavy.
So, what I've seen is that sometimes you all enjoy.
Yes.
You enjoy things because you have money. You even forget that you have some issues to solve it.
To handle, yeah.
I think the best thing to do is anytime you get money or you have money, is to stick to your budget.
Yeah, set up a budget, no matter how hard it might be. It will not mean that if you set up your budget and then this month you did not fulfill it, then you stop. Keep on. One day you'll be surprised to see that you're following your budget very well. Yeah, it does not happen once or twice. Okay. More than that, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. And when you started,
yes.
How was this precious year for we've seen some of the friends especially my side when I started working.
Yeah.
You started working with others, but you see others are already buying cars.
Yeah.
Like living better than you. You wonder now. We were supposed to get the same salary.
Yes.
How come you are doing better than I am doing?
Yeah.
What am I doing wrong with my own finances?
Yeah.
So one thing I've learned is that sometimes it's the friends, they are just adding in idea of bringing or getting a loan.
Peer pressure.
So peer pressure comes in for you now as who is not doing what others are doing.
Yeah.
So any advice there?
Yeah, peer pressure, that one is the hardest. It was supposed to be even number 1 on the list.
Yeah.
Because when we start working, you always check your friend. And you always check up on your friend. If you hear that your friend from the same class, or maybe the person you started with bought a car after 3 months, you will also be thinking, why not me? Why not me? Let me also go.
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure. You are in that pressure that I should also get a car like Jilly, or I should get a car like Maria, or I should get a car like who? Okay. Without knowing how did that guy get that car. Yeah, some people, they're good families, and these families, they buy for them cars. Or maybe they'll give you a deposit, and then you have a license, you can go and get it through the bank. Now, Wakiti now from Surungu, we also want to get a car like Jilly without knowing. So what do? I go to the sale to get a big loan and then buy a car. Sometimes I don't have even a license, but I'll just go and get a car because of peer pressure.
Is it a bad thing to get a car without a license?
Yeah, it's not really a bad thing, but it's very, very bad. It's not a bad thing, but it's very bad because the consequences are going to be too much for you. Once you get a car, you don't have a license. Once the police find out that the driver of this car does not have a license, you will be in a problem.
They'll be following you.
They will be following you. And you know what will happen? You will not drive that car. That car will be driven by some people.
Someone else.
Yeah.
Imagine in your own car and you have to get a driver to just drive you.
Yeah. You will be a passenger.
Now imagine now you are still young.
Yeah.
And you want to go in the night somewhere else private. You have to call someone to drive again there.
That is the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very bad.
So loans comes in because of peer pressure.
Of peer pressure.
Yeah, loans, as much as we are saying, okay, there are those which you might take because of peer pressure, but there are those that you might take by choice.
Yes.
What good in it and what bad is it can be in taking a loan.
Yeah.
There's no way that all the loans can be bad or all debts are bad debts. But there must be some good. If we can maybe go in detail of that one.
Yeah, on debt is not a bad thing. Debt is actually categorized in two. There is what we call good debt and that's what we call bad debt. When you take a loan for investment, that's a good debt. And it depends also what type of investment. And you should have a knowledge of what type of investment you are doing. Don't just do an investment you don't have an idea of. You want to start forex trading. You don't know how forex works.
How it works.
Yes.
So
you want to start
first.
Yes. You need to have a clue. Study it for some time. Yes. And now bad debt is when we get a loan for consumable stuff. I have a birthday next week. I don't have money. I go to a loan to get money so that I'm going to spend the party.
There's something to eat.
To eat, yes. To eat macaroni and all that. Because some of us grew up in the village. And now, back in the days, we only eat macaroni and rice on Christmas Eve. Now, some of us, when they start working, so that becomes, you just go and get, there are people who go get loan just to buy macaroni and tomato soup every time. So that is bad debt. Because when those loan sharks will start following you, you already forgot that you ate macaroni on which date, but you are paying it on your payday. So it becomes a bad debt.
If I have to get a loan, it must be a loan of something that I'm more investing in something or doing business.
Yes.
Because now if I take a loan just to buy food, it's a problem. What if I don't have food? What
Yes.
should I do?
Where is your salary? You're supposed to buy food from your salary.
For my salary.
So what stops you from buying food from your salary? Yeah.
But you know, with me, I grew up in a family, a big family.
Yeah.
As neighbors, we grew up with Zunda.
Zunda.
You know, you are from a Zunda, which means there's a lot of people in